will need. First thing you'll need is you'll need a bucket or a tub, containers like this, big enough to hold the person's feet. And another thing we'll need is a large sheet or blanket like this that will be able to wrap around the person and reach the floor. We'll also need something to heat water and to hold water. And another thing, you can use a thermometer to test the heat of the water, or you can use your elbow, because if it burns your elbow, then you know it's too hot. So you can use your elbow to test. 20 to 30 minutes is a good amount of time for a hot foot bath. Okay, so after you have water in your heating device, you can either find an outlet or wherever you're heating it, and you're gonna just start heating your water. Another thing we're gonna want to do is, before you give this treatment to anybody or to yourself, you want to make sure all air drafts are cut off. So you don't want wind blowing through at any time. So, the first thing we're going to want to do is fill your tub with water. You want to use your water as hot as possible for now. You don't want to fill it up all the way at first. Just get about, I'd say, 1/4 of the way up, and just fill it about to there. And then what we'll do is we'll heat the rest of the water and put it in. But first we want to get the people's feet, whoever's it is, we want to get their feet into the water first and let them get used to just this warm water temperature before we add hotter water. So after you fill this tub, make sure it's not too full so that the water doesn't pour out when the person puts their feet in. Go ahead, take a big warm blanket and wrap it around the person and the bucket of water so that they'll stay warm. Whenever you need to add more water, you can lift the blanket down here to add water. Make sure that the heat level isn't too hot when you first start. Of course, it's just warm tap water, so it's not like it's that hot yet. So your heated water should be about done. So what you want to do is first, let's unplug it, and just add a little bit at the beginning. Test it, make sure it's not too hot. You can add a little more, make sure it's not too hot. After it's a good temperature, you want to close that back up. Another thing is that they don't have any feverish feelings or anything like that. You can go ahead, take a washcloth, get a washcloth cold, and go ahead and put it on their forehead so that it just keeps their head cool. So then next, just little by little, test the water, make sure it's not getting too cold, and you can go ahead and add more water. When you run out, go ahead and put more water in and start heating it. There are several benefits to a hot foot bath. It provides relaxation. It also reduces pain in your lower foot, ankle area. It also boosts your blood circulation through your body. If you want to know how it works, a hot foot bath heats the blood in the legs and the feet, opens the skin pores of the entire body, and results in sweating. It detoxifies the body. It gets rid of all those things that are in your body and that you don't want there.